Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, I'm back. Back, bitches. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's me. But you know what? I never really left, okay? I'm so sorry. I didn't forget about you to all, 22 of my subscribers? But I know more of you are watching. And hopefully it's more in the future. And if not, it really doesn't matter because I'm not here for that. And what am I here for exactly? I'm still trying to figure that out. Hopefully, to enlighten some of you, inspire some of you, make you laugh. It's all fun, right? Who fucking cares? It's my show. And if you were here for current events in the first place, you're in the wrong place, okay? We don't need to be talking about Sabrina Carpenter, Donald Trump. Everyone else is talking about them, right? You're hearing the um the exclusive Deb current events. Big Deb energy. Okay? And that's why I know horrible spot for the fire extinguisher, but it's cuz we're getting lit here always, okay? It's about to get spicy. So, a lot's been going on. I've been traveling for work, traveling for pleasure. I went to Nassau, Bahamas. We actually took a carnival cruise and we got a really good price on it. Carnival is really not the best, no offense. It was great though. We had an amazing time, but I refuse to not have a good time anywhere I go. So that's a given. We had a blast. A little 4-dayer. I cannot do longer than 4 days, honestly. Like, by day 3, my ankles are swollen from all the salt intake. I've already eaten about 12 burgers. You get sick of the food and you just get sick of the atmosphere. If you're single, it's definitely a hit or miss experience because you're kind of just stuck with the people on the boat. So if no one's looking good, you're kind of screwed unless after a few you can look past all that. But, nowadays a lot of people are going for personality. So if you find someone funny, you might as well drop your drawers for him. Who I never liked being around men who look good but can't laugh. I've dated a few like that, and I honestly, it was a it was a very vanilla experience. They weren't even that good in bed, to be honest. It's like, you can't make me laugh, you can't make me come. Why are we here again? So yeah, looks aren't everything, guys. So, yeah, I've been traveling and I've been doing a lot of yelling at people because if you've watched my other videos or if you know me in general, I used to let people walk all over me, and sis, that ain't happening no more, okay? So I've been really getting a kick out of yelling at people. Have I been a little aggressive? Maybe a tad bit. Maybe I am getting back from all the other times I should have yelled at people. But honestly, I'm just in that stage where I'm like, no one's gonna fuck with me, no one's gonna upset me, no one's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. Like, for example, the other day, I got attacked at work by like a 10-year-old boy. It was insane. But I really do. I get these feelings sometimes, almost like I'm predicting something. I'm not going to get into all of that right now, but this little boy was following me at work and I just felt it felt off. I wasn't sure at first if he was following me, but at a certain point when he was like trucking behind me and trying to catch up to me, it was very clear what was going on. And I'm from Philly, so I'm always looking behind me even if I seem like I'm not paying attention. Oh, I am, especially cuz I'm partially deaf. I have to make up for not being able to hear what's coming behind me. So I see him coming up behind me, and at a certain point, I was about to get to the part where it's employees only, and there's just a curtain, there's not like a door. And this kid, he reached his arm out at me, and it looked like his other hand was like almost like near his crotch area. I turned around, and scream warning, I'm going to get a little loud. I was like, you can't come back here. And I think he shit himself. I might have seen a turd roll out of his pant leg because he backed up. I'm like, yeah. So I go in the back. I'm like, that was weird. So then I purposely go a different way. And here comes this motherfucker jumping out of nowhere like an eagle going after a chihuahua. Where I'm like, don't touch me. And again, he backed off. Well, next thing you know, not even a whole 5 minutes later, I see all this commotion and a cop comes, all this shit. Long story short, this little boy pulled his pants down, was playing with himself, and he was grabbing a customer. So yeah, Deb could sense it. Okay, I knew it was necessary to get aggressive with this little boy, and it's a shame. You know, this ain't the first time this has happened in public. Why does the mom not have a leash on this boy? Okay, and I'm pretty sure he was special needs because he didn't speak. He looked like he was like nonverbal. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I just think, you know, he might not have known any better, but that's okay. But keep an eye on your kids, okay? Put a chain on that thing. I don't know. You gotta do something. All right, you can't lock the kid up forever. So that was wild, right? And then I literally had to like scare the shit out of some young privileged boy because he had the balls to say some like your mom joke to me, not even knowing me. And if you know me, you know I don't play with yo mama jokes. We could do yo daddy, yo uncle, yo sister, yo brother all day. Yo dog, your hamster. Not know yo mama. Okay? But no, I really am not down with making fun of anyone's family like that. But do not ever say a yo mama joke to someone that you don't know because you will get cursed out. So this kid, I did not let him speak. I screamed over him any chance he tried. Long story short, this young, scared boy didn't just leave. We were in Atlantic City. He didn't just leave the Airbnb. He Ubered back to Cherry Hill. Because, yeah, I made it very clear that if he came back, that he was not going to have a good time. So, yeah, I've really been getting a kick out of advocating for myself, yelling at people. Sometimes you really do need to yell at people, though, to get your point across, unfortunately. It's really a shame. But yeah, sometimes if you're too nice, you're too nice. And then sometimes you can be too aggressive. But there are just times where you just can't follow the statistics. You need to just fucking do what you feel is right in the moment. Because I'll tell you one thing. I felt real good walking away from that situation. Both of them. You know? And it doesn't always have to be that way. But other people need to start taking accountability on how they go about their everyday life. So yes, cheers to that. Cheers to accountability. And while we're on that topic, I want to let you all know that I'm not just on here. And I know that some of you saw my Untold interview on the Untold Interview podcast. If not, go like and subscribe. They're amazing. And I'm not just doing these interviews, these videos to talk about things that have been done to me. I don't want to come off as a victim. I'm also going to talk about things that I did to people. And, you know, I do owe a lot of people an apology. Like, for example, when my mom first died, I had a friend that was there for me, and she was a good friend of mine leading up until that point, and I slept at her house when my mom died. Her mom was a sweetheart. I slept at their house all the time. And I was just really trying to fill a void at that time. I also was very big on home wrecking, messing with people's boyfriends, all of that. And I did end up like messing with her boyfriend behind her back and eventually like straight up telling her. I don't know what made me think, what gave me the audacity to just look her in the face and be like, yeah, I just want to let you know that now I'm with this guy. I can't believe she didn't punch me in the face. She should have. I deserved it. I was a bad friend. She did not deserve that. So I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I'm so sorry I did that to you. You didn't deserve that. I mean, even though that guy, I think he ended up on drugs or something, and none of us would have married him anyway. But I lost a friend because I chose a guy when I betrayed a loyal friend. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. There's a lot of things that I regret, but it always leads you to where you're supposed to be in life. I just hope she forgives me. I'm sure she does. But I don't think I ever actually apologized. So if you're watching, I'm so sorry. And I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're happy. So, yeah, this podcast is going to be about growth, self reflection, and just kind of revisiting the past and talking about how the past could lead us to a better and brighter future. And we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. So, thank you to everybody who's been here so far because we're just getting started. You're in for a treat, a ton of treats. You're going to have a whole fucking Easter basket by the time season 1 is done. And we're already discussing spin offs, guests, other things we could be doing for Big Deb Energy. So just know when I disappear, I'm going to come back 10, 20, 50, 100 times harder than the last time you saw me. So hang on tight. Hold on to those wigs, those lace fronts, your toupees. And I'll see you in the next episode.